Good morning, this is Miss Lally, and today I'm going to be putting these potatoes out in my garden. Ooh, alright, okay, mighty ugly looking, but I wanted to do this on March 1st, but here in Virginia on the eastern side we're supposed to be getting a boatload of rain tomorrow, so I guess I need to get out here and do what I'm going to do now. Okay, and then trench this out this far and see if I can get down to the soil a little better. The earthworm, please forgive me for disturbing. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm going to plant my potatoes in here. I don't cut them. This is my second year trying this. I didn't cut them last year, so I'm not cutting them this year. I let these just sit, and the eyes just exploded on them. So, you know, this is kind of like an experiment for me, trying to see what'll work pretty well. And so I'm gonna put all of these in there, and they'll get rained on tomorrow. The mulch is very moist, the soil is very moist, so they'll get their watering tomorrow when it rains. Well, actually, it actually rained some this morning, which I'm surprised, so I had to go change my shoes because the pair I just had on got all wet. So I'm going to put these in the ground and wait for them to sprout through the mulch. Alright, so I got my potatoes down. These are white potatoes that I got from the farmer's market, and this is what I had kind of left over. I had bought a whole bunch, and we were eating on them over the winter time, and then this is what I was left, and these had kind of started to sprout. So I said I'm gonna save them because we really enjoyed them. Yes, we eat a lot of potatoes, and these potatoes were really good that I got from the farmer's market. So I wanted to save some to see if I can grow my own here at home. So I'm about to cover these up with the mulch and leave them be. Trying to work this with one hand and show y'all what I'm doing. Okay, so I have some red potatoes I'm going to put down alongside. Okay, So these two right here are red potatoes. I think these are purple potatoes I got from a friend, and I guess I saved them. I don't even remember saving them, but I guess I did. I thought these were all red potatoes in that bag. Not sure if I want to grow these, but I just said I'll put these two in the ground and see what happens. But the red potatoes, I definitely would like to grow those too. So I'm about to cover these up. Alright, so it don't even look like I came out here and did anything. So now time to just wait. Okay, so from my last video I had talked about I think these are starting to bolt on me, and sure enough they are. So I wanted to, I guess, address a comment that PC had asked regarding that video about the flower stalk. And guess what? I'm going to take the flower stalk off and see what will the collard plant do. Will it continue to keep trying to produce, maybe grow some stalks out from around here, or is this the end of the plant? So I'm going to cut these flower stalks off. There's one right there too. I'm going to cut them off and let this plant stay and see what happens. So let's see. I'm going to cut it. So we cut that off, and we will see what becomes of this plant, because I really don't know what it's going to do. I'm going to cut this one off too. Because I've either read or saw videos where I guess when the flower stalk shows up, the leaves aren't as great as they normally are. So let's see. We did that. So we will just monitor the plant and see what happens. I know I have seen in the past that when the flower stalk comes, that the shape of the leaves begin to change. They don't look so collard. I don't know if that's the word, collarly or whatever. They don't really look like collard green leaves. So we'll check out what the leaves look like. Like even these look a little different. So we'll check out what they look like in the coming days. Thanks for commenting, PC. Okay, radish update. So I had all 6 of the radish seeds come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 2 came out of the seed tray, and they're doing really well. And I have some more leaf production happening on the ones that are coming out of the ground. And over here, I planted, what were they? They're cosmic, I think they were called cosmic carrots. So I have some cosmic carrots over here. I have 3 of the radish plants that came from seed trays. This one, and this one. Still doing good. And I also went ahead and planted some more radish seeds down here, and they came up. So it's there, and there. So look like I may be having some homegrown radishes. Uh-oh, I just spotted this. What is this? Is that a snail? Oh no. I will be removing that from over here. We've been having the warm temperatures. Maybe they're waking up. I mean, it is going into springtime, so what can I expect? They might be smelling these new tender radish plants right here. Oh yes, that's definitely a snail. Okay, so I picked up a rhubarb. What is it? Bulb, I guess. What is it? A bulb plant. Rhubarb plant. The reason being is last year at the farmer's market, picked up some rhubarb. It made rhubarb pie, and it was so good. And went back, and they didn't have any more for the whole rest of the season, just that one time. So I said, oh, I definitely want to try to grow this. So I'm gonna try to figure out where in my yard I want to grow it. It says it needs full sun, which I get plenty of that in the backyard. So I'm going to plant that today, and it'll get watered tomorrow by the rain. So let me go ahead and open this up and see what we're working with. I have no idea what a rhubarb, what it's supposed to look like. Got this from Lowe's. Okay. So that's what we're working with. This little old thing. Okay, so this must be the roots, and maybe it's going to grow out from this end right here. When I bought it yesterday and left it outside so that it'd be out here in the outside temperatures, and I didn't know it was going to rain, so it got rained on, but it was in the box. So I guess I will be trying to figure out where I'm going to plant this. Okay. So I picked a spot over here, not too far from my kale, near the fence. And I'm going to put this rhubarb down in here. I looked at a couple of videos, well, one main video, and I guess this is the top. Okay, soil is very, well, it's damp. Yeah, it's damp. Okay, put it in there, and I'll bring these wood chips back around it. Oh, okay, there we are, right there. Bring the wood chips back around. Other natural material. There we are, right there. Okay, I would definitely have to find something to mark this off. Hey, this onion peel do right good right there. I'll come back to it. In the meantime, while I was working on the rhubarb, I had to stop my phone and let the battery recharge. But while I was doing that, I was taking out some of these Danvers carrots and planting them over by my little small garden plot. I was out here doing some other things. I realized I'm not going to be able to videotape all of what I've been trying to do. The soil in these cells are kind of dry, although we've been getting a lot of rain. So I'm going to stop right here. Okay, so I just got these out of the cell. So fragile. So I'm trying to be as gentle as possible with putting them in the ground. And then did these so far. And right along this area right here, I just planted some Blue Lake garden beans. Just gonna see if they're gonna come up. That's all you can do is put it in the ground and see if it's gonna come up. And if it don't, try to figure out why it didn't. I also planted me some sugar snap peas elsewhere in 2 different locations in the backyard. So this is in my little plot. I still got a collard plant and a collard green plant. And check out the garlic. I got garlic in 3 different locations. And it looks very good. So I will definitely be checking out garlic videos on what to look for when it's the right time to harvest. I did see one video, Nancy and Hollis, and they were saying I guess when some of the leaves start to turn brown or completely brown, and they were actually located in my area. They're like 30 minutes away, but they recently moved to Florida. So, but when they did their video on garlic, they were here in Virginia. So I will definitely be looking at their video again because they were in my area, to see what their garlic looked like around the time that they harvested. Okay, I sound out of breath because I'm doing all this squatting and bending and standing. Squat, bend, stand. Squat, bend, stand. So today the goal was to get my potatoes put in the ground for tomorrow, because tomorrow's going to be a big rain. That's what the weatherman says. So that was my goal for today, is to get potatoes in the ground. In the process, I went ahead and jumped on putting the rhubarb in, then jumping on these carrots. And actually, I really didn't feel like doing anything, but decided, no, come on out here, and I actually feel so much better. I mean, this is a little workout. So I feel so much better, and I feel very productive on what I was able to get done today. It just feels good. It's about in the 60s. We're supposed to get up into the 60s. It's a very cloudy day. The sun tries to keep poking through, but then the clouds will cover it back up. Birds out here chirping and singing. And listen. Somebody is cutting their grass. That's a lovely sound to hear. That means somebody's grass is growing and has apparently gotten too high, and so they are ready to cut the grass. Just a little nice sound of spring, or spring is on the way. So that's what I've been doing today. It's getting out here and being productive in the garden. I hope you're having a great day, and thanks for watching.